Okay, everybody. I'm just gonna get right to it here. My topic is right to the point. The title says it all. So let me get right to the point here. Without any further introduction, let me just cut to the chase. Just get with it. Basically, I recall seeing this particular show. It was on one of these cable channels, which I don't remember which one it was. It was about this dude. He was a lifelong atheist, family man and everything. Very, very logical, common sense type of thinking person. Bright, articulate, intelligent. He basically thought he knew all there was to know, and he didn't believe in God and any such type of supernatural existences whatsoever. And he would find out, in a way, kind of the hard way, but he would find out for sure. He found out kind of the hard way, he died, for about maybe 8 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes. He was clinically dead, which meant he was dead. Not only did his heart stop beating, but his brain wasn't working anymore. So atheists can't debunk this, what I'm going to say, by saying, oh, he was dreaming it. It was all in his mind, because it couldn't be, because he was dead, you see. And he had this incredible experience where he was in the afterlife, a punishing afterlife, to say the least. It was a hellish dimension. It was no heavenly dimension. It was a hellish dimension. He was in a hospital, and it was very similar looking what he experienced in his outer body experience that he had while he was dead for this 8 to 10 minutes. He was in a hospital, and like I said, it was really similar to the one that he was already in, that he had seen before, apparently, and he thought he was revived already while he was in this dimension, this hell dimension, and he was seeing all these hospital people with these weird looking faces, giving him these creepy looks, and he was wondering, this is kind of odd, is this where, is this the same hospital? This is kind of a little peculiar, a little odd and peculiar to me. This is a little alienish to me, what's going on here. So sure enough, it just gravitated into just becoming worse and worse, and it just went wild and took off from there. Basically, next thing you knew, he was all surrounded by all these creepy hospital staff members, and they were really creepy looking. They depicted it in on the show, did the reenactment exactly to the descriptions of how the guy, the newfound believer, I might add, which he became, obviously, the way he was interpreting it for them to, draw out and everything, and so they can act out, do the reenactment. But it was basically, I believe, enough to a T where it would really make any skeptic really give some serious thought in the matter. I think, I definitely think so. At least as a believer, I would think so. Like, he was surrounded by them, and they all were ready to just demolish him. They had all their hospital instruments, and they were ready to just demolish him. And I guess he was starting to feel the pain as well, because they were like, I guess they were cutting into him and stuff, and just like trying to strangle him and everything. And then he just started like, from there, just started like crying out, for God, like, God, all right, I believe you, you're real, please help me, all that kind of stuff. And then right after that, he came to. They revived him. At that instant, he woke up. It was right at that instant. So how can you debunk that? All you skeptics out there, I mean, how can you debunk that and try to say something like, oh, it was all in his head? Because it couldn't have been, because he was clinically dead during the time that he had this incredible out-of-body spiritual experience. It was his spirit out of his body for a given time, so that he would be proven wrong, and realize that he was way off when it came to all the spiritual matters. He was totally sold at that point on the whole spiritual reality of its eternal existence. So there you go. There you have it. I don't know if there's anything else to tell, so I'll leave it at that. And let me know what you think.